This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Las Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby! We're in the corridor of a hotel.
Yes. It's 11:30 at night. 7:30 in the UK. KUGAN's just landed. Text me. He was like, I want to do an exclusive with you and Lady Eubank. She wasn't too up for it. So I left the room and I'm here.
Some point she'll go, oh, can we do that interview?
Does she talk like that?
Oh, KUGAN, actually, can we do that interview? Because I wasn't at my best last night. And I'll go, do you know what?
No.
I won't say no.
You'll say no, wouldn't you? Thing is, you're a whore really for views, so you'll just say yes.
Not really a whore for views. It's not
Nothing
about views, Frank.
It is.
It's about quality of content. Which...
I don't know. Is it? I think sometimes it's more
It's
about
like,
views.
you know, when people go, oh, you're a view whore. That's like you... It's the same as pay-per-view buys for you. Would you want low pay-per-view buys?
No, exactly. So I'm It's exactly the same thing.
Pay-per-view whore.
It's exactly the same thing, isn't it?
It's exactly the same thing. Of course
so
it
there's
is.
nothing wrong with it. That is your business.
View whore, but that doesn't really tell...
Yeah.
Everyone wants whatever it is to be higher.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Cook.
How are you, Frank?
I'm good, mate. I've been in America for a couple of weeks now. I was in New York with your mate, Umar. Then went to LA. We had that great show at the weekend, and now in Vegas. Been here for a couple of days.
Let's backtrack to New York. Amir Khan week against Terence Crawford. Bit of a bizarre ending to the fight.
Yep.
A lot of controversy. A lot of talking points. Did he or did he not quit, etc., etc. What was your take on it, Frank?
I had my say on the night, didn't I? And I said that if he really wanted to quit, now if he wanted to go in that fight just to quit, he wouldn't have got up in the first round, would he? And there was a few comments about what people said. You know, like, people watched the interview that I did, like, 40 minutes after he got out the ring. And they're like, he said this on BT. It's like, well, I wasn't watching it on BT, was I? I was sitting in the arena, like, 40 foot away from him. So how am I supposed to hear what he said?
What did he say?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is, people are like, he said this on BT. Or Virgil said this on BT. I'm like, well, I wasn't watching BT, was I?
So you were just giving your take from watching it ringside.
Yeah.
You haven't got the benefit of watching it over and over again.
No. So I've given a take like 40 minutes afterwards. But I stand by that point. If he wanted to quit, he could have just quit in the first round, couldn't he, Cook? You know, like if he was going out, if his plan was to go out there, make some and just give up, he could have done that within 10 seconds. If he really wanted to, couldn't he? Like, why go in there? I mean, what was it, the 5th round it ended? Why go through 5 rounds of it if you wanted to quit? So, I just think that it's easy for all these people on the internet. So they're right to have their opinion. They can have whatever opinion they want, can't they? In fairness to them, they pay for things. They can have whatever. But I gave my own view on it.
I said this a few times. Everyone's, of course, entitled to their opinion. They're only saying what they're seeing and what they believe to be the situation, which is fair enough.
I still believe, from what I've watched it back, where he got punched, like where the protector is, that is still going to, he got punched. It wasn't like the side of his leg, was it? I still stand by where, what I thought. But, as I say, all these people, they can have their opinion, they pay for it, but it doesn't change anything, does it?
It doesn't change anything. Should Amir Khan fight on again?
Again, I said this, I think he lost against, pound for pound, one of the best, if not the best fighter in the world right now. So it would be different if he'd lost against someone who was 100 in the rankings and didn't have anything left. But, he went in there with the best. He gave it everything, and he didn't get a result. I think he could still continue. What do you think?
I think he can still carry on fighting. not a popular opinion, but I think the Kell Brook fight is still there and people would still be interested in it. Even if they said they wouldn't, people would still watch it. So, no, I think he can still go on, personally. So, we'll wait and see what happens. I think he will still go on. He won't want to go out like that.
No.
And then you were on to LA for, a few great fights.
Probably, I'd say that was the best show of the year to date. Like Ramanda Henny, that was unbelievable. Vargas Soto, great fight. And the rematch, Rung Savai Estrada, that didn't disappoint at all, did it?
Are we going to see a third one?
I think it would be great to see a third one. Not sure whether it happens next, but yeah. And then but the other fights before that, you had Gyasov against Taylor, great fight. You had Sims. It was a top card, top to bottom, I think.
Are we even allowed to be filming it?
I don't know, mate.
So we should just crack on and just see when...
I think we'll be all right.
Do you think?
Yeah, we've come up to the floor, haven't we? So we're not
really in anyone's way.
We're not filming anyone else, unless anyone comes in here and we rope them in. I think we'll be all right.
Okay, moving on from that card. There was a press conference yesterday. Well, technically it was today, but it was yesterday by the time this goes out. Which Barry Hearn rolled back the years and...
The OG.
The OG. Give a 15-minute monologue.
Yeah.
Epilogue.
Yeah.
No one even asked him anything. He just kind of started talking and 15 minutes in.
Brilliant.
What do you think about his comments when he said, if you don't want to watch the pay-per-view or you don't like the fact that it's pay-per-view, however he worded it.
Do you know what? I haven't actually watched.
Just don't watch it.
I haven't watched it, but if you talk, I think I heard someone say a comment about that. I kind of agree with him. Like, you're not getting forced to watch something, are you? Ever. Like, you don't have to watch this interview, but people watch this and still write.
And this one's free.
This one's free, and you still write shit below. Like, you're like, how bored? If you want to go to sleep, watch Frank Smith. He's like, mate, fucking hell, get a life. Don't watch it then. But I agree with him. You know, if you don't want it, don't pay for it.
I suppose
if your problem is that you don't want to pay for it, but you want to watch it, then
that's the problem. That's
like,
the issue that they think. People think that they should be able to watch it but not pay for it. Yeah.
I would like a Rolex every day without going to work, but it doesn't happen, does it?
What's that you?
No, but what? Do you get what I'm saying?
No, okay.
I would like to go on holiday every day of the week without doing any work. I can't. So if you want something, and there's a cost attached to it, pay for it. No, I don't. It's 20 quid as well.
I know, but don't undervalue or overvalue 20 quid.
No, but what I'm saying, in today's world, you spend 20 quid in seconds, don't you? Go and buy a beer, go and buy, a couple of beers, go and buy some coffees and a pastry and a croissant. It's 20 quid.
That's more than 20 quid.
Well, it depends what croissant you get. But I kind of agree with that stance.
No, I do, and I think
maybe it's just the way he says it because he's very.
Maybe, but I think that's the harsh reality of it. What he's saying is actually true. If you have a problem with it being pay-per-view, or you don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. But I suppose to hear a promoter saying that, it's like, oh, drama, because it's Barry saying it.
It's just a different stance, isn't it? It's a different. Everyone delivers it differently, and that's his views on it. Again, it's an opinion, whether you think he's right or wrong.
Boxing is full of opinions.
Everything's full of opinions.
I know Eddie watched that on a live, actually, when I spoke to him earlier. He said he watched it on a live.
He said he woke up for it. I've got to be honest, I didn't. I was out for the count.
20th of July, obviously now we know 2 of the fights on the bill, and I'm assuming more will be added to get people's bang for your buck. You like bang for your buck?
Yeah, we're working. We're working on a few others, but Whyte Rivas, that is an very exciting fight. A lot of fans may not know Rivas, but it's like everyone said, he's a real tough test, and you know, again, you've got to commend Dillian for taking that fight. And the other big one, Pricey, Dave Allen. Those two guys, two of the nicest guys in boxing, aren't they? That's big.
Barry Hearn made some more comments today, but if you haven't watched it, I can't really ask you about it.
No.
Did you hear his comment? Didn't see the clip. It's about his reference to the slave trade.
No, I didn't. As I say, I haven't watched it all.
You need to watch that before actually. I'm not going to go into it, but he was.
I think before you comment, do you know one thing I'll say about Booth? Before you comment on things, you should always understand what you're commenting on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everything can be taken into different contexts.
Correct.
So, agreed. I'm glad you said that.
No, yeah. If you haven't actually watched it and heard what context he said it in, then you need to watch it really, rather than me try and explain it to you. So we'll move on from there. Frank Warren's got a show the week before. Supposedly he's going to be announced this week.
At least it didn't clash.
That's one thing, it didn't clash. But two shows back to back at the O2. I mean, I think it's great. But
It's brilliant.
it's great. But
Is Frank not that happy?
no, I don't know. It's not clashing, so I don't suppose it really matters. But I've just never known two shows to be back to back at the O2. So, and it's going to be a right heavyweight theme on that show by the looks of it as well. So,
Daniel Dubois against a bum. Joe Joyce against a bum.
I wouldn't be too sure about all this stuff you're
Gorman
saying.
against... No?
No.
All right, we'll take that out.
No, I think, from what I understand,
I'm only joking.
All that-
I'm only joking, honestly.
from what I
It's late.
understand,
I'm having a bit of banter.
Bants at
Bants. Sure, it'll be a good
12
show.
a.m. No, I think he's looking to put something together there, so we'll see. But,
Yeah, it'll be a good show. Do you know what? It's good for boxing. And hopefully both of them sell out.
that would be interesting to see which one does good. If one doesn't, is it because one's before? Is it because one's after? Is it because they're back to back at the O2? What? It's got to have some effect on ticket sales. Because if you're going to one of them, what do you look at then? Do you think there's a heavyweight one?
Football matches every weekend clash.
It's different with boxing.
Why?
Well, it shouldn't be, but it is different with boxing. People who tend to go to football kind of know the score that they'll be going. Say you've got a home season ticket, you know you're going in excess of 30 times a year in the season. Yeah, with your league games and your cup games, etc. You know that that's what the crack is. With boxing, it's different, isn't it? Some people will look at that and think, I'm only going to go to one of them. Which one's the better show for me to go to? Which one's going to give me more bang for the buck?
Let the fans decide which fight gives more bang for the buck, can't we?
I would recommend it if you could.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah, 2 more nights.
They've got 2 more nights here. This
Two
guy.
more nights.
He's got 2 more nights here.
Okay, well, 2 more. They have 2 more
They've,
nights.
they've got 2 more nights still. Unbelievable show.
Okay, thank you.
Live here on ESPN, I'm welcomed by Frank Smith Jr. Frank. Oh, sorry. What were your thoughts on the game today, Frank?
It was a great game, you know, I think. Hi guys, how are you? Sorry. Oh, mind that. What game?
Oh, I've got to stitch. Oh, I've got to stand up. I've got to stand up.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
No, we were talking about which show gives more bang for the buck, and I think the fans can decide which show gives more bang for the buck. It's good times for boxing, isn't it, Kugan? Kugan's head has completely fucking fallen off. It's rolling around the hotel at the minute.
Oh, Frank. When I did that, I wish I had the camera on them.
Oh, what those people?
They dropped bags and everything. They thought they were on a live. I should have said DAZN, not ESPN, because I'm interviewing you, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Do you think ESPN use these types of cameras?
maybe.
Thank you.
doing, sir? You
See
all
you
right?
later.
Just doing a live for DAZN, thank you.
A little live for the zone now, is it?
Yeah.
Just changed.
Just changed.
Do you know what? You
Frank,
can have
I'm in
so
a bad-
much fun with
I'm in-
people.
I'm in a bad
'cause
way.
you can have so much fun with people because they're obviously now thinking like, who's that athletic gentleman being interviewed there?
Well, you could be a pundit, though.
Huh?
You could be a pundit.
I'm saying
You
I
could
look
be.
more like a pundit than an
No, but I said the game as well because I knew if I said the match,
The game.
the game.
What do you think of the game, man?
Yeah, man. What do you think of the game? Well, Frank had a facial, had a little spa.
I've had a little spa. I've been in the spa since I've been here, I won't lie. It all goes off in Vegas though. I was by the pool, just a relaxing pool day, myself and Miss Eubank. Hi guys, how are you? You okay. Having a relaxing pool day, myself and Miss Eubank. And it was like kicking up. I was having a quinoa salad and it was all kicking off. Quinoa salad and a bottle of Fiji. It was all kicking off everywhere, Coog.
It's all off,
Yeah.
going off. Let's talk about Canelo-Jacobs.
Massive, isn't it?
Huge fight, yeah. What? Bit gutted for Ryder. Didn't get the fight. He obviously was planning
well,
against.
I'm glad he's on
Lemieux.
though. I'm
He's
glad
still
he's
on.
still on.
Yep.
You know, it could have gone the other way. He could have ended up with no fight. So, you know, now he takes on Bilal Akaway. It's actually quite a tough fight. But yeah, just glad that he's got the opportunity to fight still. And, you know, big thanks to Golden Boy as well, working with them on that to keep him on the card.
Hearn's convinced Jacobs will beat Canelo this weekend. Convinced.
I'm there as well. I just think, do you know the big thing with Jacobs is how much he's been through in his life, right? This is just like, can you imagine how small, like sort of in a mindset, in like your mind frame, right? When you're told you're never going to walk again, then you never box again, even if you do walk, and then he's gone on to win another world title. It's mad. Do you not agree?
No, I agree.
So, like, when you've been through that, this is just another step on that. So, you know, should we ask this? But excuse me, what did you think of the match today? We're just doing a piece here for DAZN. We just wondered what you thought about the match today.
The match?
Yeah.
As
The
in
big-
fight?
No, the Kieta Seahawks against the Orlando Dragons.
It was a great game.
It was a great game.
Yeah.
What did you think of Foley's performance? Foley was
He was outstanding.
great.
Yeah. I had no idea he was going to perform like that.
Yeah.
The thing with Foley is that when he's tested at the highest level, he
Yeah.
always delivers.
And what about Academia?
Academia?
Yeah.
No, Academia had a lucky escape
Do you
today.
think?
Absolutely.
Did you see that lucky escape?
No, Academia.
No, I was asking, did you see the lucky escape from Academia?
I like to hear what he has to say.
Well,
first.
look, Academia. What happened was, he wears superstitiously these lucky boots.
Sorry, guys, we're just doing an
sorry.
interview. That's right, don't worry.
So he wears these lucky boots, right? And he forgot his lucky boots today.
Oh,
Wears,
man.
borrows his.
They're actually
kit-
quite similar
No,
to those.
Similar to what?
Yeah.
No, they're not similar. He's kidding. So he borrows his teammates. Do you say teammate here?
Yeah.
His ones, and performs even better. And everyone's like, "Oh, you lucky boots," and he's like, "No, man, I borrowed these ones." That's crazy.
I think she seems really interested there. What, are you on your way out for a night out?
Yeah, I'm actually going to head out to a speakeasy downstairs.
I
You
love
guys are
speak.
welcome
Thanks.
to join.
I love speakeasies.
Yeah, it's called the Barber Shop. It's here in this same hotel.
Are they like easy speaks?
Easy Speaks?
Yeah.
Is that a play on words or what is that?
I didn't know what he was talking about then either. To be
No,
honest.
neither did I.
But
Thank you for being involved.
are you a
in-
boxing fan? Because we're about to get into boxing now.
Oh.
Do you like any particular
I
boxers?
Love boxing.
Who's your favourite
Yeah.
boxer?
Who's your favourite boxer?
I mean, judge me because I'm Asian, but I love Manny Pacquiao.
We love Manny Pacquiao too.
Have you ever heard of Deontay Wilder?
Oh no, I haven't.
What about Anthony Joshua?
You know what? Like, I'm kind of out of the loop. I mean, I know people like Canelo and Mayweather, obviously.
Did you know Canelo was fighting this weekend on
Yeah,
Saturday?
I saw the billboards when I
Yeah.
was sitting in.
It's crazy.
Are you guys gonna be there for the fight?
Yeah, so this guy here, he promotes Canelo's opponent, Danny Jacobs.
Oh, look at you!
So just so
It's
you
amazing what a chubby kid from England can do.
You're not even chubby. What are you talking about?
know. There we
See?
go, there we go, there we go.
Thank you for being
But
involved.
thanks, and Foley was great today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Foley,
good.
Foley
It
was,
spectacular.
he was the best I've ever seen Foley.
Do you know what?
I agree.
I reckon Foley could win some awards for that
I
performance.
think
but-
Foley's going to get Player of the Year, definitely. Definitely.
Okay, let's see if that's gonna
Let's
happen.
see if you're backing it. What's
Yeah.
your name?
Alexis.
Alexis is backing
Alexis
Foley
is
for
backing-
Player of the Year. You?
I mean, look, I think there's a few out there, but I got to say, I think Foley's going to do it.
I think Foley's going to do it.
Thank you, Alexis.
What did you?
Yeah.
One more question. Did you see Dave Allen's performance today? He was great. Everyone's got to agree. Dave Allen played very
Yeah,
well
but he
today.
came up against a strong one in Pricey. You know.
But,
So,
but Pricey had
Look,
the
I feel
stride
like we're
today.
holding you
Oh,
here.
sorry,
That's
sorry,
okay.
Alexis.
So I do want to have your contact.
Okay.
Yeah, are you guys from the UK? Where are you guys from?
I'm from the UK.
yeah, I'm from Australia.
Australia?
He's from Brisbane in Australia.
Mm.
There's me.
Awesome.
There we go.
Damn, look at you. You got like 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
He must be famous. If
And you don't have to post
he's
any
my,
pictures
he's my,
either?
he's my PA. He's my PA.
No, absolutely
if you
not.
if you use him, he's fine. Use his.
Oh,
I don't
use
have.
his?
I don't
You don't
have
have
Instagram.
any?
No,
Yeah, I
no.
have
Aw.
Instagram, so
No.
that's kind of
Use
my
his.
Alright.
my reporting stage.
Okay, take care. I'm gonna be over at the speaking
So if
downstairs.
Alexis, just one more question, because Dave Allen, who played today, played really well. He watches this.
He's got a rematch against Pricey.
Hi,
hasn't
David.
You think, David, if you're watching, Alexis is saying that you played really well today, yeah?
You did a spectacular job.
David Allen, you did a spectacular job. Well done on your performance today.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Bye bye. Well,
Now, Frank, just give it
hey,
30
just
seconds.
like
20
wait till the
seconds.
lift is opening.
Lift's
Lift
opening.
doors opening.
And
Alexis is going to the easy speak.
absolutely.
3, 2, 1, Coogan, go
Hold on.
ahead.
Just hold on. Lift's still shutting, Frank.
Lift doors shutting.
Lift's still shutting. I don't really know what that told us.
I mean,
I mean-
either we're very believable and Foley is
Foley's
outstanding,
unbelievable.
and he actually does play for the Orlando
Who the fuck
Dragons,
is Foley?
or
What's
Dragons,
the name you gave?
Orlando
What's
Dragons
the
or
name?
something.
Did you make them names up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I believed your name.
The Seattle Seahawks and the
you
Orlando
make all them
Dragons.
names up?
Yeah.
Foley. If anyone knows where Foley is, Foley.
But make sure
What's the name you gave? Aki Wonder.
Academia. she
Do you know
believed
what?
us.
I will say one thing. That's what I learned. She was very polite.
Yeah.
Like she could have just.
America's much more polite than
Cause
the UK.
Someone from the UK would have gone, mate, what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you
geez?"
mugging me off or something like that? Whereas she was like, I believe you. So we were talking about rider Bilal Akaway, and we were saying it's great that he's still fighting. We've also got Alexis Espino on here.
Who?
Alexis Espino.
Who's that?
Espino, one of our Matchroom Boxing
Oh,
USA.
her name was Alexis.
Oh, no.
That's what I thought you were
He's
talking
fighting
about.
on the card on
Of course.
Saturday.
Sorry.
And then,
I got confused. I thought you said she was fighting on the card.
yeah, she is. That's how she knew. That's how she knew you.
Do you know what would be funny now? If she like works for Golden Boy or saying, "Can we saw her tomorrow?" She's like,
Hey, how are you?
"Hey, Coogan, Frank, how
I
are
know
you?"
Canelo.
Yeah.
And the big one, yeah, Jacobs. Now that's where we were at because I got confused. We were saying like after all he's been through,
Jacobs,
to
absolutely.
get to where
To
to
win
get
a
to
world
this point
title.
now. Yeah,
To
to win
get-
to win a world title and then to be in this fight, you know, unified world middleweight championship. It's just like unbelievable. Should we ask these people what they think about Foden?
Ted, back to you at the studio, Ted. Ted, can you hear me?
Ted couldn't get you.
No. Ted
Um,
can't hear me.
But yeah, I mean, Vegas does strange things to people like Coogan.
Oh, Ted?
Coogan's
Ted's back.
Coogan's head.
Ted,
is
we're going
completely
live in
gone.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, this is the DAZN Late Night Show, live from the 29th floor here at the Park MGM.
Featuring Foley.
Foley and Akhmedliev. No,
I don't
forgot
know.
what I said, to be honest.
It's going to be a great fight. I'm really looking forward to this.
It's going to be a great week, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a lot of Brits here as well.
Mm.
I was getting hounded earlier for pictures. It
Was you?
mental. We just got another guy. We could just sit here all night
and just do this.
Yeah.
Ted, back to you at the Zone Studios. Ted, can you hear me?
You've just done that.
Yeah, but not Ted.
Yeah, but Ted's not there, mate.
All right.
It's been fun. I'm sure we'll catch up more in the week. Coog.
I've got nothing more to say, Frank. It's 12 o'clock. I feel
How
like
long's that been?
It's only it feels like it's been an hour. It's only been 25 minutes.
Guys, like, if you want us to do this every night, like a show from here,
Do you know what would be great is that people that come
we could invite guests.
invite guests onto it.
Yeah.
Leave
Should we
your-
do it? Should we wait until the next person comes?
All right.
Just like let's fill for a bit,
All right.
and if needs be, you can delete.
Okay.
You
we'll
can
wait.
edit. We only edit when it.
We'll wait and see.
We're
Hopefully,
gonna get a guest
would have
on.
been better. That girl would have come in and probably have spoken about Foley.
Yeah, but
his great
she-
performance for the
yeah,
what are they
but
called again?
I don't think she was like a true sort of someone to really gauge our show off because she just believed everything we said.
Maybe she was being polite. That's the way I look at that. She was just being polite. She didn't want to go, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Just being polite for the show.
I mean,
Like-
now we've got to wait until the lifts open again, and we've got to see who comes out. Like, if it's a couple, do we get both of them on?
I don't know. What if no one ever entered the 29th floor?
And we were just like live for 3 days. Like, should we pause here? Because otherwise we're going to bore people.
Well, let's pause for a second.
Yeah,
If
and
we
then
pick this back up,
It means we found someone to be a
if
guest
it doesn't
on.
come on, that
guest
means
on
we're
the
being
show.
thrown out.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
thanks guys.